Hey, Volley Truthers. Tonight we are going to go over the essentials or the must-haves for your volleyball backpack. We are going to talk about those nasty, smelly items and list some things we can use to keep them from stinking up our entire home. So let's get into it. Let's begin with the infamous backpack essentials list. I'm not going to pull everything out of this backpack, but it's in here, as you can see. For me, I keep everything in her backpack at all times, whether that be her whole uniform and her practice jerseys. I keep them all in there. So if there's anything that pops up, we've got it on us at all times. This thing has been done time and time again, the packing list has. So I am going to try not to spend too much time on this section, I hope. There's the jerseys, all of them. The shirts, warm-ups, the players should keep warm after they play. They tend to want to take their stuff off and never put it back on, but keeping the muscles warm is super important. Shorts or spandex are in there, 2 to 3 pair, or you have leggings. I'm really into the leggings look. She always has leggings in there. There's sports bra, black one, socks, 2 to 3 pair. There's knee pads, ankle braces, armbands, and that's per your club team, so it's super optional. There's elbow pads, the volleyball shoe itself. Remember, never wear them outside. Wear slide-ins or Crocs. There's hair ties, travel size deodorant, hand sanitizer, shoe deodorizers, lotion, travel size, of course. There's a lip balm in there, water bottles, coin purse, jewelry or wallet is more for high school or older players or players not traveling with their parents. There's actually also a pencil pack in there with black pen, pencils 2 to 3. There's a whistle in there, her medications, inhaler, allergy medicines. Please inform your coaches ahead of time of any medical history that players have so that the coaches are aware and they stay prepared. There's also sports tape in here. There are plyo bands in here. Players should be properly stretching before each match. There's 3 actually in this bag, a gray one, a blue one, and a red one, all of different retentions. There's also a small first aid kit in here. And lastly, extra waters I typically pack on the sides of the bag. Fellas, daddies, men, boys, if you have been watching this far, it is greatly appreciated. But if you have a weak stomach, or moms, it's your son that plays, you can fast forward this section to stinky items. Okay, ladies, now that the guys have left the room, I can safely talk between you and me. I can't express the importance of a PPL. I'm sure we all have experienced or know someone that has experienced that time when, right? We don't have to talk about it right now, but we know. What is a PPL, you might ask? Well, a PPL is your period packing list. The truth is, Mother Nature has or will visit us whether we want her to or not at some point during a practice, a tournament, or school for that matter. Always keep your PPL with you in your volleyball bag, your school locker, your purse, small clutch, fanny pack, girl, whatever, period. That's just the way of the world. Story time. As a former educator, I used to run into this issue all the time with my little ones. So every year I would find myself building these PPLs. Of course, once my own girls began travel volleyball, the natural thing for me to do was to make them a period pack. With that being said, here's what should be included on your period pack list. There's 5 to 7 pads or tampons, 5 sanitary wipes, small feminine spray, sanitizer, extra panties, thinks or rubies are great specifically for periods. They now even come in different flows. Go figure. Cramping meds, there's Midol, Tylenol, Tums, travel size, towel, 3 small Ziploc bags, a vomit bag, because this might not be a pleasant time. Now, if you have something that you think I should add to my PPL, please leave a comment, because I am always open to staying on top of the PPL. Now, as usual, any of the items that were discussed in the video can be found in links below or at our website at orderonthevbcourt.com. Now, on to the last order of business, stinky items. If you have a volleyball player, you have them, and boy, do they stink. Ugh. How often are you washing them? How often are you replacing them? And what are you using to clean them? If you haven't figured out what in the world I'm talking about, knee pads, arm sleeves, passing bands, active ankle braces, socks, and shoes, yes, it's our stinky volleyball player equipment. Y'all, I would have never thought in a million years that my pretty princesses could smell like my husband did when he played defensive end for Middle Tennessee State University. These two precious beings of mine, y'all, I can't barely give them a hug after they have won a game or a big tournament. And y'all, if you know me, you know how happy I am after a win. I hug them, but y'all, I really want to tell them that I respectfully decline their offer of love and affection due to the obnoxious and offensive smell. Help me when I am coaching, and these grown babies have never allowed their equipment to see the light of day. Y'all, please don't get mad at me if you do not see me over in the huddle giving any words of encouragement, because I simply can't. I physically cannot. My whole soul just won't let me do it. The blowback is real in that huddle. Y'all, I just can't. So to combat this, the truth is we are all going to have to help each other. So here's the plan. Parents, here I go digging into your pockets again. But seriously, please assess your players' gear. Be truthful with yourself. Please don't think that the equipment can last another season just because it's the player's favorite item. Just buy it again. If it stinks that bad, it's more than likely worn out or outgrown. Players or parents, every week do a dump of the clothing and equipment inside of the backpack. Once the tournaments start, this will have to be done with more frequency because players are practicing and playing almost every single day. Parents, if you have littler ones like 10 to 14 and under, you will need to work closely with them to ensure that everything is out of this backpack, to include rotting food. It likes to hide in there. Washing the backpack or spraying and wiping it down is also needed in some cases. Now, coaches, we have a small role in this fight. We have to be willing to verbalize that our players do need to wash their equipment regularly. Heck, I think there should be a hygiene section of all coaches' handbooks, if you ask me. But who's asking me, right? Here are some products that I use that are known to work wonders on these stinky, smelly clothes, bags, and equipment. There's borax, baking soda, white vinegar, Tide, Arm & Hammer laundry booster. You can also use Mrs. Nellie's laundry soap or Dr. Bonner's Port Castle liquid soap. There's also 365, which is absolutely great. Use deodorizers to tide you over until wash day. Ladies, we are going to win the battle of the stinky volleyball smell or bust. You hear me? This has been absolutely fun. The links to all of the items mentioned will be in the description box or at our website at orderonthevbcourt.com. It's definitely rough out here in these volleyball streets. So until next time, remember, play like you're going to be subbed out. That's all for now, but if you like the content, leave a comment below, spike the like button, and subscribe to my channel.